Hey, I wanted to send this message because I feel like we're at a crescendo with how negative the sentiment is with the market. I get it. And by the way, if you've done a deal with me in the last 36 months, you're probably not even thinking about buying or selling home at all, right? So, if this message resonates at all, maybe send it to somebody you think might need to hear it. So, here's the question slash message. I understand that the conditions are crappy. If you're a buyer, right, the inventory sucks, right? Even with the inventory increase, it's mostly certain kinds of products stacking on top, or homes that have just been on market continuing to stay on market. So the inventory increase is a bit mysterious. You really have to look at the details because good homes are still few and far between, and slam dunk homes are, you're going to have to fight for them. But as a buyer, the inventory sucks. The rates are too high. The insurance is too high, and everybody just feels like they're being taken to the cleaners, right? So it's very demotivating. And if you're a seller, right, you want to sell and you want to buy something on the other side because your lifestyle has changed. Like you bought the home and you didn't even have kids when you did that, but now you have two kids. You need two more rooms. You need at least 500 to 1,000 more square feet. You're sick of 3 stories. You're even sick of 2 stories. So you want at least a one or two story house. And if you refinanced or even have a rate that's sub 5%, you're going to nearly double your rate just to get into the market. So even if you find something you're excited about and that checks all the boxes, you still feel like you're being taken to the cleaner. So I'm very, very curious what would it take, right, in your mind to get you off the sideline to what are the ideal conditions that make you whether you're a buyer or seller that make you start to feel like okay now it's time to enter the market. Very, very curious because there's all these headlines, there's all these charts, there's all these graphs, there's all these reports, all these narratives that you could get attached to, and everything is hyper local. So if you're not getting directly local information to go off of, you're likely just being fed some sort of like nonsense. But what's not nonsense is that this is definitely a weird freaking market. So wanted to ask that question to you, and I know I need to shave.